A good dog is just it's uncomparable to anything. As much as they're a work tool and a work partner, they become a best friend. All the dog is a predator that's hunting prey. And we're just elevating ourselves into a position of leadership, so we have some control, some influence over that predator. They crave the ability to exercise that instinct of hunting and stalking something, and not killing or harming it. My name is Jared Epp, and I'm a shepherd. I look after flocks of sheep, and often from Wasson Valley in the city of Saskatchewan. Shepherding isn't a common occupation now, and I'd say it's because it's a very niche opportunity so far as opportunities to be paid to manage groups of sheep outside of fencing. It's an art that I'd hate to see die out. It's marvelous. I mean, it goes back to the Bible times you read of it, and there's just something serene and something authentic about spending your days under the open sky, be it sunny or rainy, and following your animals, guiding your animals, caring for your animals, and really those being the only parameters of your day. We became aware of Wasson Valley and about the areas that they were looking after, and talked about the opportunity to use some natural weed control to limit the chemical use. So a lot of the species that we're addressing are noxious weeds. That's where the sheep happen to be a great fit, because sheep or goats, they enjoy a lot of the noxious weeds that we're dealing with on our native prairies. And not only enjoy them, but they're very nutritious for them. And of course, when you damage the weeds, it eliminates competition for some of the native grasses, natural grasses. If we can help to maintain or increase the diversity of the grasslands, that will have an effect on the diversity of our wildlife and our insects, etc., etc., because one follows the other.
Good dog.
We can always take something from an animal. That's easy. But this is not that. What brings me to joy is when you see the dogs choose to offer it. When they offer up their will, they offer up their intention, and they just offer it up to you and say, okay, what are we going to do? I'm yours. Because they're a pack animal, they believe in leadership, they require leadership. So either in the dog's mind, either they're the leader or someone with them is a leader, but there's no option of not being a leader. There has to be a leader. And so that's probably my number one goal when we're with our dogs. Right now we have 10, is to always provide leadership. I can be sitting on my horse working 100 sheep here, and he can be a quarter mile away pulling 400 off a riverbank there. It's remarkable. And they're willing to listen to things as just as settled and subtle as a whistle. We like to use a whistle because in the wind it travels well. And if I'm talking to my dog with my voice, close up we can have a nice relationship. But if he's a couple hundred yards off and I have to yell and scream for him to hear me, the more I project my voice, the more angry I sound, even if I'm not. And I don't want that to interrupt our relationship. Without me talking to him, he's gonna get to the other side and start gathering them up. They just learn different tunes, and each tune means a movement with regard to where their sheep are. And so we can just kind of whistle to them and place our dog. They seem to really, really enjoy working for a whistle.
Steady, son.
That intensity is crucial shepherding because it makes them want to work when conditions might say this won't be fun. So it can be cold, it can be hot, it can be rainy and windy, and they don't seem to notice it. I notice it, but they don't. The dog would so much rather work than be comfortable that it's just a remarkable tool. It's like a vehicle that'll start in any weather. I love the office. I love being outside. I love being under the sky. Some of the days are very, very long. What do you think about during a day of shepherding? You spend a lot of time appreciating, I would say. More than really thinking on things, because it's often a 14-hour day, you spend a lot of time appreciating, like appreciating the deer you just saw walk by, appreciating the nest you just observed, or the sharp-tailed grouse you just saw dancing on a lek. A lot of things that when you're in the house or watching a football game, you never ever observe.